Hey Libra, I'm Lucy Ravenstone and welcome to my channel. So guys, I'm doing part 1 and part 2 for April. So that means this is part 1, this is our full reading. Check out for part 2 in the links below. And part 2 is basically a crossing energies of this first reading. So you really do need to watch part 1 before watching part 2. Please let me know if this is something you enjoy because I'm kind of loving it, but I just want feedback to know whether or not I will continue it or not. That one. I'm using 3 decks for the first reading and a different deck for the second. And this deck. If you'd like to know what decks I'm using, that one. Please check the description. I will try and put the decks in there. I sometimes forget to do that. But I know sometimes the imagery is really cool and it's good to know what decks somebody's using so you can check them out for yourself. Okay, back to this deck. Oh, I'm loving that one, Libra. For a second I'm wondering if I called you Libra when I started, so I apologize if I didn't. I'll have to check back and hope that I did, because that would be frustrating. That one. Okay, so let's begin, Libra. First card is 9 of Cups. So the 9 of Cups reversed, this is for you. The 9 of Cups typically means, I feel like it's, okay, now I'm just going to read this how it's coming through because it's pushing me away from my trail of thought. Okay, so I feel like you are all about enjoying the breeze. I feel like this could be you, this kind of things, like I'll show you the imagery so you get what I'm saying. I feel like there's things behind you that need your attention or should have your attention, but your attention is on the breeze. So to me, when you kind of think of the breeze, it's like something more lighted, more calming and soothing, and I feel like your attention is on that kind of aspect of things rather than things that could be important behind you. And also I'm focusing now on the crab and the cat. It's kind of like that's dangerous for the cat. Don't pounce on it, don't paw it. It's going to snap at you and it's going to catch your paw and it'll hurt. But your focus is away from that. So be aware of things that are going on behind you to make sure that, you know, things are going well. This could be that you're wishing to focus on more of the good airy things than the grounding things that need to have your attention. So keep that in mind. The next card is literally 8 of Cups as well. So the 8 and 9 of Cups, and you're going backwards again. Your attention is away from something which could be more important. So this can indicate that your work life needs your attention, or you know, you need to be earning money right now, but you are off looking in the distance, procrastinating. Your attention is away. I feel like you are actually wanting to move away from something. And this is it, like you're kind of looking into the distance. You're looking towards something like with the intention of going somewhere else than actually where your cups are all sitting on the table. So it does feel like you are the reason why you are looking elsewhere is because you're just longing to move away from that energy here. Interesting, but makes sense. Okay, and then we have 2 of Pentacles. So you want a balance in this. You're wanting a balance in joy and in work. This has been a theme for you, Libra. For all of us, it's about wanting that healthy balance to create wanting to create that healthy balance, for us in our lives, especially 2022. We're trying to do all this stuff to create a balance. And that's the thing, like what you're desiring is moving you towards this balance in energy rather than where you were. I just feel like what's behind you is just creating a massive imbalance for you. And it does feel like it feels negative, and this is why you're shying away from it. It's like when we have so much work to do that you procrastinate instead of actually getting it done. And that is a vibe I'm feeling for you, Libra. This balancing energy is you looking up towards something else, feeling that's going to get you there. I feel like my phone just rang as well. Distracting me. Sorry, Libra. I did get distracted there when my phone started ringing. I probably should have it not near my line of sight. So we'll look again into this 2 of Pentacles for you. Yeah, and I'll show you. So she is balancing on this seesaw, and her broom is down to the ground. And so I definitely get this sense of it being something which is hard work that you are just trying to step up above. You don't want to face this hardship, this hard work. You're ready to be more balanced, and you don't want, like, I get this feeling that you do not want to be in that hard work zone. And whether it be it's because it's taken a toll on you, I just feel like you want to be above that. You want this to create balance, but moving away from that hardship. I'm going to pull a couple of Archangel Michael cards for you here as the third deck that I'm introducing to this reading. For some little bit of guidance, your home is protected by angels. This literally is saying, don't worry about home life. Things are going good. Things are going to be protected. You will be okay in this area. So this can be financially. This can be in regards to any kind of worries that you might have around your home life, your family, that kind of aspect. And so, yeah, any worries you have in regards to your home life, release them, let go. It's protected. You forgive yourself, you've done nothing wrong is reversed. So pay attention to this one. This is saying that you're doing the best you can, so to nurture yourself through this. I do feel like you are probably beating yourself up in regards to the bad stuff, as though you feel like you haven't done enough, or it's your fault, or you've left something too long as well. That's coming through right now. And this is saying, like, forgive yourself. You've done things the way that you thought was the best at the time, or it was the best you could have done, so don't allow yourself to worry. Sometimes we really do put these negative connotations, and that just keeps us in a space that is not remotely productive. And this card does come to say that. Like, this card is deeper than that, and it does say, you know, you're only human. But to me, I really just feel like this is, don't allow yourself to entertain that, because it isn't productive. It's not going to do you any good, Libra, is how this feels. And even though it may have heavy connotations with this, I just feel like it's as simple as don't allow yourself to entertain those trails of thought, which is really kind of interesting. We have the King of Swords next. So the King of Swords is a really great energy. He is ready to take decisive action, and he knows the routes he needs to take, and he's confident in his moves. I will show you the King of Swords in this card imagery. I'm trying to hide behind, I don't know. I don't even know where it is. This sword is catching my eye. It has some kind of rune. Well, it has a design on it, but to me, I'm seeing it as like runes. I feel like that you're going to be guided the way that you should, and to follow. Like, I get this sense to say follow the flow of it. So if you have an idea, follow the flow of that. If something comes forward, flow with it. I really do feel like it's going to be something that's going to be uncloaked, and it feels like that. It's dreamy. It feels like it could actually be really beneficial to you to go with something that you've kept cloaked for a while, which is quite interesting to get from the King of Swords. And I feel like your move, this is a logical move. So it comes with deep thought. It comes with direction, where you are coming from a place of confidence with that decision. Next one is Knight of Wands reversed. So again, I had this card with Pisces or Cancer. I can't remember which one. One of the water signs I had this, and it came through as though carrying burdens and not to carry it alone. For you, I kind of get this sense of someone else is going to do a lot of hard work to get you here, which is kind of interesting. The Knight of Wands typically is about kind of, to me, the knight is a warrior, and it's taking the steps to do what you've got to do. I feel like someone else is going to be that one for you. And it's interesting because I kind of did feel that with the other person I read this for, the other reading. And it gets, like, I get this, I'll show you the imagery so you can see what I'm saying. To me, this is someone else putting in the hard work that's going to get you to where you need to be in this decision, in this movement. But this to me is you here, where in the masculine armor, I feel like you are a driving force in this, but you are kind of that behind the scenes work, behind the scenes effort, kind of like the cog in the chain. So you are very necessary, very much needed this, but someone else is going to put in the hard work for you, which is quite interesting as well. And I'm loving how this reading is going, Libra. It's very, it feels strange to me on how the cards are saying these to me, so I don't know if that's like coming through for you as well. Two of Cups reversed is the next card. So I feel like definitely there's something in your sight that you're desiring, like a coming together of ideas. This is feeling for me. And you kind of want this to work. You want this to be that thing that's really fruitful and brings you that balance that you're craving. I'm getting the sense of two energies coming together, but it doesn't feel like people as much as it's like two ideals coming together in union, kind of as though you hope that this is going to flourish into exactly what you're desiring. That's how I'm seeing this for you. Let me get those Archangel Michael cards again for further guidance around this column. We have ask Archangel Michael to help you with this decision. So if you are umming and ahhing about something, seek your divine guidance. Archangel Michael is a really great guiding archangel. He is an all-rounder who will help support you through whatever you're going through. The person you're asking about is trustworthy, so trust in the flow, trust in, if it is a person within this season, trust that they're going to do what you need you to do. Know that everybody involved is coming from a place of love as well. But this really does kind of vibe with me, saying that trust in the flow of the way things are going. I'm getting a flow for you. I feel like something just needs to flow, and trust in that flow. I do feel like there's going to be a direction coming up here. Be gentle with yourself. This is exactly the same as forgive yourself, you've done nothing wrong. It was reversed, so pay attention with my Archangel Michael decks when they're reversed, because it means pay attention. I need you to hear this. Be gentle with yourself. Do not beat yourself up about something. I really get this sense of you feeling like you have just done something the wrong way. And this is saying, like, look, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to. You've been doing things to the best of your ability, and dealing with things that are coming at you to the best of your ability, for sure. It wants you to nurture. I get this sense of allowing yourself to relax, and this is where the flowing's coming in. So if you see the imagery, she has a lamb on her shoulders and she's relaxed into it, and I'm really getting this, like, you need to relax into it, allow yourself to flow, stop trying to force and fight the flow, just relax into it and be gentle with yourself, as it says. Sorry, I'm going to have a sip of my drink. I feel like I'm a bit throaty. The High Priestess. So the High Priestess is a really great card to have for anybody. It is the card of basically you can create your own future. You are the manifester. She is powerful. She is creating her future. Now over here I'm feeling like, you know, somebody else needs to do the hard work here. You're all about trying to create balance and procrastinating, but right here she is coming into her own. She knows she's manifesting the future she wants. So to me this is really great that things are going the way you want them to go, but you may not be the one to fully call all the shots or be the one driving it, but you are turning the cogs in there behind the scenes helping. So I feel like this is like, here you need to take a step back, but over here is where you're flourishing. I am getting the sense of a home and that lot being within that, with that protecting your home by angels. I feel like there's a dynamic within the house and you may need someone else to be taking control here. Over here feels a bit more work and play. And it feels like you're in control here, and there is that balance aspect of light and dark. And I'm getting that by being more playful with something and sorry, I thought I had my son crying, I had to listen. And by being more playful with something, it can help achieve more financial gain is what I want to say. And that's not usually within the High Priestess, it's just how I'm reading this that's coming through for me for you. I kind of get the sense of you have a lot of wisdom behind you, put it into play. That's kind of the playful aspect here. Temperance in reverse, so things might have to be in balance for a while. I feel like things are not going to be perfect, so don't wait for something to be perfect. And I feel like that in itself is perfection, is allowing things to be beautifully imperfect for you. Allow something to go wrong. If something goes wrong, like, I kind of feel like flow with it. Flow with things that don't go the way that you just imagined. I feel like using your imagination can be really, and again, that's that playful, using your imagination really can be beneficial during this time. Page of Swords reverse. Again, take a direction, but don't I feel like don't have a vision and that be your end goal. Like, it's kind of like we need a direct route. I feel like allow and expect things to take unexpected turns, because I'm getting the sense of it's things not going to be straightforward, but it doesn't feel like sometimes when something's not straightforward, that's a bad thing. It feels like expect the unexpected kind of energy, in a positive light, like expect some things to change and flow. Sense of humor is see things from another's perspective, so that definitely goes in it. Playful, light-hearted, sense of humor, see things light-heartedly, don't be so serious, have a play about, see things from other views, do things differently. That's the vibe I'm getting for you completely. Have confidence. So this is, you're on the right path. It was reversed. Pay attention. Have confidence. Release all your worries. I definitely feel like with this sense of things not going in a way that you imagined, it can be daunting and stressful, but have confidence in that. Have confidence in being playful with something. This one. Detach from the situation. Reversing and pay attention. So don't this again is the same as don't get so heavy and stressed in something. Definitely get the sense of being more lighthearted. Take a step back from anything that feels serious and kind of look at things for how they are. I feel like you really can see the positives and things flowing differently if you do allow yourself to detach from it rather than jumping and staying deep within something, like seeing the seriousness of something. Seven of Pentacles. This card gives me the energy of looking over a fence and realizing what's on the other side can be more fruitful. I'll show you the imagery on this card. I had this for another reading I did as well. And I get this sense that sometimes we have an ideal. This is how I actually feel your whole reading, is you have an ideal and this is what you wanted and this is what you wanted to achieve. And so you stuck in that ideal. This is saying, like, actually, if you move away from your ideals and realize, like, look over that fence at a different view, you can see, like, things are much more prosperous, the possibilities are endless, but you just need to look from a different perspective to really see the possibilities. And this is what the Seven of Pentacles is giving me. It's like what's on the other side is going to be more beneficial for you, even if you can't see it and you're being asked to take a glance. 10 of Pentacles is next. So what you desire will come into fruition. This is a prosperous time for you. By doing things differently, I really do get this sense of things coming into place. This is unity. This is loyalty. This is long term. And yeah, attracting what you is in, it's kind of attracting what is in alignment with you. Page of Pentacles is reverse, is underneath it. So I do feel like you have this sense in the background of things feeling like it's not going to come into alignment, and that's what's coming with this Page of Pentacles. Probably like a self-doubt that maybe I'm not supposed to get what I want in that kind of aspect. So again, I want to remind you not to sink into that and forgive yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Don't allow negative thought patterns to get in the way. Go forward fearlessly, which means let go of worries, which goes in alignment with that I'm vibing there. I feel like that could really get in your way, is this negative thinking, allowing yourself to get down about situations, because I really do feel that things are going really well and positive and abundant for you, but it takes that leap of faith. Is necessarily through all of this is having a leap of faith that someone else here can do the hard work to get you where it needs to go, to take a leap of faith to look over the fence and see things that your world could change for the better in some way, shape or form if you only take that step. And you have two cards here meaning the same thing, innocence. Realize that you are that innocent puppy. So if a puppy was to run and make a mistake, like run and tumble over his own feet, you wouldn't say, God, you're such a stupid puppy, why did you fall over, you dumb dog? No, you would be like, you'd probably laugh and giggle at it, like, oopsie daisy, let's pick you up, let's start again. Give yourself that same respect and that same love and that nurture, that even if you did something incorrectly, like went about something in the wrong way, like nurture yourself. Failure is not a negative thing. Failure means that that didn't work, so you can try again and try new things. It's kind of a shift in perspective. It's a transition. And that's how you should view this, is realize that you're human and you're going through things, and you know, it's all a part of your journey. I am loving this, Libra. I actually really like this for you. it's giving me positive vibes, even though there are like places in here that are journey, if that's even a word. I am loving how this is going for you. Please check out part 2 for the crossing energies, because I'm really intrigued on that. Again, I would like your input on whether you like this 1 and 2, and I'll see you next month. Thank you so much, Libra.